In 1995, the U.S. military began preliminary designs for a bomb that could penetrate a fortified concrete bunker underground. In the summer of 1996, Dr. Todd Snyder was hired as a contractor by the military to help design the tip of that bomb. He moved to Florida with his family while still completing his PhD at the University of Nebraska.
My PhD work at UNL was focused on crystallographic preferred orientation, which is a simple way of saying that you're trying to align the grains in the metal just like one would align the grains in a baseball bat, or in a baseball bat's made of wood, so the layers of a baseball bat are meant to be hit label up or label down because the bat is stronger in one direction than the other. So the alignment of the metal grains was the goal. The task was to create a tip of a bomb that could penetrate through 7 layers of reinforced concrete underneath the ground and stay intact with an electronics team that could count each floor that it went through and detonate on a given floor. I think there's a lot of different bunker busters, but it's a generic term for a bomb designed to go underground or at least through a reinforced bunker. And that was the problem that we had. Our bombs would be tested on solid granite. They had mountains of solid granite to test missiles and bombs. And at the beginning of the summer, it would penetrate about 6 feet into this solid granite and standard tip. It would shoot out of a gun. By the end of the summer, we had tested depleted uranium, tantalum, tungsten, copper, anything that was massive, and then different types of steel. We were penetrating 30 feet into solid granite from the same gun that we had at the beginning of the summer, just by aligning the atoms in the material through heat treatment and morphing, machining, crushing, rolling, and pretty much treating the metal like Play-Doh, and then X-raying it to determine where the atoms were preferentially aligned. You could make one that would shatter into 1 million fragments. And so there was another bomb that came out of this. I think they called it the AEM, but it was a multifunctional warhead. And if you detonated the central portion of it, it would turn into a slug, which would maybe penetrate a tank. And then the ordnance would come in behind it. But if you detonated the outer ring, the outer rim, it would fragment into shrapnel that would pretty much desolate a football field. It was top secret for a lot of things, but I was a contractor, so I didn't have to have top secret clearance, but that means that they had to lock me away whenever they did the cool things. When we started meeting with the generals and the military majors, would come on base, and we were let in on what was going on probably half the way through the program. But it wasn't anything that I remember being concerned about, but I did think about it, and of course nobody made me continue.
Dr. Snyder's early work has helped pave the way for the U.S. military's newest version of the bunker buster. In 2015, the Wall Street Journal reported a new 30,000-pound bunker buster designed to be able to penetrate Iran's nuclear bunkers. No videos are available at the time, but it is reported that 2 bombs dropped in quick succession could stop any threat.